Hey people, I want to address something, a little clarification whenever I do my videos and what I'm talking about or who I'm talking about. See, just wanted to point out the difference between people who are moderately conservative and those people who hang out on the far right. And I mean the far fucking right. I mean, the United States is already far right as it is economically. And then you got people who are who are a good deal right of that. They want to pull the country in that direction even further, But I just want to make this quick little video to where if you're moderately conservative and you've chosen to subscribe to this channel, whenever I talk about say right wingers or far right wingers, I'm not necessarily talking about people who are just moderate, a little bit right of center, I'm not really talking about them because usually I can have conversations with them just fine. We can agree to disagree, shit like that, or even come to some sort of understanding. That's what I like to do. I don't like to shut people out regardless of their political opinions, unless they're promoting violence, like actual advocating for physical attack and shit. And then that's where I draw the line, definitely. But there's a big difference in my view between moderate conservatives and people who do hang out on the far fucking right. People who hang out on the far fucking right, they have a certain worldview and they wish to have it imposed on the rest of the country because they think it's the way to go. Evidence be damned, the data be damned, numbers be damned. They just want their fucking far right wing worldview imposed. They want you to consider them and their opinions and their viewpoints, but they really don't want to consider other people's viewpoints, at least not seriously. They'll just say, oh, it's just automatically wrong because they say so. Shit like that. Those people are fucking whacked, okay? On the far right, and that's who I usually address. Now, if I try to make that distinction whenever I can, but sometimes I just, I forget to, and sometimes people can get confused. Like, hey, wait a minute, I'm a moderate conservative. I'm decent. Well, what the fuck is he talking? Why is he talking to me about me like that? So, odds are I'm probably not talking about you if you're a moderate conservative. Odds are, okay. It's just you get so much shit coming from the far right wing that sometimes it's I don't properly expound upon the differences. Of course, we have people on the far far left who are fucking nuts too. But I guess that's for another video as well. So I do recognize that. So before you put comments in the section below, hey, you got far left wing people who are fucking crazy. Yeah, I admit some of them are. The left really needs to, in general, clean house a little bit, to at least in my opinion, in order not to give the far right an excuse to cry victim and shit like that. But like I said, that's for another video. This video is mainly just to point out the difference, what I'm talking about, between moderate, decent, conservative people versus the far right wingers who are just bonkers. And the people on the far right, they tend to be either just straight up trolls looking for a reaction for lols or whatever, or they really do believe the shit that they fucking say. And any amount of evidence you show them, they're just gonna come back at you with some ridiculous shit because they don't give a shit. They just have their worldview and they just want to impose on everyone else, regardless of the evidence. These ANCAPers, free marketologists, anti-government goons. These anti-government goons don't really seem to have a problem with government interference if that particular government interference helps out them, only them, and no one else but them. You know what I mean? But anywho, thought I'd make a little video on this little disambiguation of what I mean whenever I talk about people on the right. So, if you have any thoughts, comments, concerns, whatever, just leave below in the comment section, and I'll do what I can to read all the comments that I can, respond to them, because that's what I like to do. And Yeah. Thanks for watching.